Honestly, looking stylish, chic, and expensive should not have to cost all of the dollars. There are so many ways you can do things on a budget and look chic and stylish without breaking the bank. Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day so far. In today's video, I'm sharing all sorts of tips, tricks, and guidelines for how to look expensive and chic on a budget. So here on this channel, we like to do things on a budget as affordably as possible, and we like to look good. Basically, this video is the culmination of all of those things, and I'm going to be talking about certain pieces that look expensive, how to shop smarter, certain fits you should look for, prints, patterns, styles, pieces that look expensive, but you can find on a budget. Today's video is also sponsored by Honey, the easiest way to save money when you're online shopping. I'll talk about them more later on in the video, but if you want to check them out, I will have a link in the description box. It's joinhoney.com/Jessica, so make sure you check that out. joinhoney.com/Jessica, so you can try it out. The last thing is, if you enjoy this video and you want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below to join the family so you never miss a video. And with that, let's get on into it. All right, first things first, we're going to talk about what pieces look expensive that you can start looking for when shopping. Colors, fabrics, prints, patterns, and styles. So when you're shopping for things, you want to look for pieces that have a certain higher quality, more expensive look. Some fabrics you can look into are silk, satin, and tweed. Those fabrics always look very chic and expensive. Now, anything in the nude or neutral color range, automatic expensive. I don't know why, but something about nudes and neutrals always just looks so classy and higher quality and very chic. Honestly, I don't really know why. Maybe it's the simplicity of the piece and it really draws an eye to maybe the design and the style without being distracted by colors or prints. Not really sure, that's my best guess. Now, one color in particular that stands out from the nude and neutral spectrum is camel. Camel just, it's a great go-to. It always looks so gorgeous and expensive. Something I love about the camel color is that you can always find a good camel colored piece at the thrift store. So if you just keep an eye out while you're thrifting for a good camel colored piece, that of course is a good piece. Swoop on it, girl. Now, in the terms of construction and design, want to go more simple, leaning more into a kind of timeless feel. Don't opt for trends, kind of stray away from trends when it comes to certain designs. Just because as time goes by and trends come in and out, if you have a piece that is very trend specific, after the trend passes, it's going to look outdated, taking away from that classy, classic look. When it comes to construction and design, the overarching theme here is less is more. Now, moving into the last section of this segment, we're going to talk about prints and patterns that always look expensive. So some ones that you can keep in mind are plaid, checkered, houndstooth, and just any other smaller scale prints. Let's talk about fit. Anything that fits well is going to look better than anything that's too oversized. Now, of course, you can go for a more intentional oversized look, but when it comes to that, you really have to look into balance and balancing the outfit so it looks intentional versus drowning your body out. If the oversizedness looks good and well balanced versus just swallowing up your figure. So when you're looking for pieces, look for ones that highlight your silhouette and define your figure. And one note that I would like to make is things that define your figure and highlight your silhouette don't have to be tight or taut on your body. They can just kind of hang in a flattering way. You can have a loose, flowy, or drapey kind of piece that still highlights your silhouette without being tight. As I previously touched on very briefly, balance is a huge play in getting things to look like they fit and look right. So a really good rule of thumb to stick by is if you're wearing looser on top, go tighter on the bottom. If you're going tighter on top, go looser on the bottom. Those guidelines are a great way to get an outfit to look best on you. And of course, you can go tight on the top and tight on the bottom. It's totally up to you, it's your prerogative, but I wouldn't really recommend going loose on the top as well as the bottom, just because that usually doesn't look very flattering on most body types. But again, your prerogative, totally up to you. If you guys want to learn more about balance and see some examples, I actually have a video that I did recently where I talked about balance. I'll link it down below in the description box. It's on petite styling tips and I just talk about balance and all that jazz. And the last thing to note on fit is if something doesn't fit properly, go to a tailor and get it tailored. It's not as expensive as you think and it really can change up how something looks on you to be the most flattering on you. Let's talk about shopping. So my number one way to find expensive looking pieces for cheap is to go thrifting. Now, I think thrifting is an amazing thing. It's great for the environment. You can find unique pieces and it's affordable. Like thrifting is just so great, especially if you are on the hunt for unique, stylish, timeless, vintage, or just expensive looking pieces. You can find all that at the thrift store, and that is where a majority of my expensive looking pieces come from. My favorite vintage Ralph Lauren camel colored blazer is from the thrift store, and I got it for $6, which honestly still blows my mind to this day. It is such a beautiful piece, and anytime I add it to an outfit, it just automatically elevates it so much. Thrifting is also a really great way to revamp your wardrobe over time because you can get all of these pieces and you can really find neat, unique pieces that are truly your personal style, so you know you're gonna love them. And then you can also just find these like beautiful vintage or just timeless looking pieces that look expensive. Now, if you have your eye on a particular thing or things online, I actually have a money saving hack for you as well, Honey. So I talked about Honey at the beginning. It is a free Google Chrome extension. It literally takes like 2 seconds to install. I think it's just 2 clicks to install it onto your browser. So anytime you're shopping, Honey goes through and just like searches all over and finds the best coupon codes to save you money. Very recently, I picked up the base luggage set, Shay Mitchell's new luggage line that she came out with, which is amazing. I was buying this luggage set from Revolve and the total was quite high. It was a lot of dollars because I was buying a lot of things. And you guys, I cannot even tell you how much Honey came in clutch. It found a 10% off coupon code for me to use, and it saved me literally $100. $100 just up in the little corner of the browser, and it's just like, hey, here's some coupons to save money. And you're just like, okay, yes. So I saved $100 using Honey. So if you like saving money, if you shop online, if you buy things online, might as well also save money while you're doing it. So a great way to save money is to use Honey. That rhymed. Kind of loved it. We stan. But basically, if you want to save money, definitely use Honey. You can try it out at joinhoney.com/Jessica. It's just my name, joinhoney.com/Jessica. Make sure to check that out. Something that can make a massive difference in how expensive and elevated you look is accessorizing. Accessorizing is a game changer for just looking more stylish, chic, and expensive. Some accessory examples could be earrings, jewelry, headbands, scarves, watches. Watches are a big one. Those definitely make you look a lot more expensive. Certain types of bags, such as structured bags, always look expensive. When it comes to bags, you don't need to have a designer label on the front. You totally can. It's your prerogative. Again, like, I think designer bags are cute, but you don't have to have a designer label to look expensive. I want to get that point across. You don't need to spend a ton of money to look expensive. You don't need to buy designer things to look expensive and to look stylish and chic. You can do things on a budget. You can save money. Just look for these types of pieces that have that expensive, more higher quality look to them, and it's going to have the same effect. So again, structured bags always look very expensive and classy. Sunglasses, hair clips, and then coming down to even more smaller details that you might not ever think about. Buttons. Having expensive looking buttons or just kind of nice looking buttons is another very subtle, easy way that really just truly steps up an outfit. Moving into actually putting together outfits that look expensive and certain pieces that just have that I got money type of flair. I touched on this briefly at the beginning. Monochromatic outfits always just have a very put together, chic kind of vibe. So throwing on a monochromatic outfit could be a great go-to if you're trying to look, luxurious and expensive without really trying. From head to toe, go monochromatic for a very just stylish kind of look. You can even get crazy with a pop of color for your purse. Like if you wore like all white and then you had a neon green purse, that would look really cool. It would make you look very expensive and immensely stylish because it would look like you really knew what you were doing because everything was very intentional. You intentionally dressed in all white or all black or whatever the color you're doing is, and then you just have this one specific pop of color. You would truly look like you knew what you were doing and people would be like, oh my gosh, I love your outfit. Another thing that adds to the case is matching details. So matching your bag to your purse, matching the hardware on your shoes to your belt, to maybe your sunglasses, just having those little tie-ins of details is really just going to add to this whole expensive kind of vibe. And then just certain pieces that always have an expensive, high quality look to them are again, structured bags, pointed toe shoes, blazers and coats are a big one, button downs, pieces with a paper bag waist, and trousers. Those are all pieces that can easily elevate an outfit. You can add them on to a more casual outfit to kind of step it up. You can mix styles, have a nice juxtaposition going on, or you can also go all in on those pieces. And for our last section on how to look expensive, we are gonna talk about grooming. Grooming and just having good hygiene and looking well groomed, I don't know, looking good is extremely essential for looking expensive. For example, having your hair well kept and looking good, having your nails done, and they don't have to be painted. They don't have to be these expensive looking nails. They just have to look nice. They just have to not look gross. I actually have a hack for nails. You guys should check out Impress nails. They're like these stick-on nails that are not like the stick-on nails from childhood. They're like these fancy, nice-looking adult version of those stick-on nails. They're amazing. They have saved me so many times in a pinch where I have to go somewhere where I know everybody's gonna look really good and have all their nails done, and I'm gonna be the outlier with my bald nails, because most times my nails are bald and I don't have time to paint them. You just stick them on, and mine lasted for literally 2 weeks, and I was shocked. I was like, how are they still on? But they look good. They look like you have acrylics or, you know, your nails done. Apply them in literally like 5 minutes. You just like clean off your nail and then you just stick it on there and you're good to go. I've done it in the Uber or in the back seat so many times. It's awesome. Final grooming tidbits to help you look more expensive are keep an eye out for loose threads, wrinkly clothes, and lint. And that is a wrap on today's video. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you were able to get some good tips and tricks and advice and guidelines from this video. The things I mentioned in today's video are all things that I do on a very regular basis to look a little bit more elevated and chic, and of course, expensive. And the best part, on a budget. You guys know I love saving money and thrifting and just doing things affordably. Honestly, looking stylish, chic, and expensive should not have to cost all of the dollars. There are so many ways you can do things on a budget and look chic and stylish without breaking the bank. So I really hope that you guys got some good tidbits out of today's video. And if you have any tips, tricks, advice, guidelines that you want to share on how to look expensive and chic on a budget, make sure to share those down in the comment section, because they definitely will help someone out. So share down below, don't be stingy. And for today's quote of the day segment, today's quote says, "You can't direct the wind, but you can adjust the sails." That is an A1 quote. So think on that as we go into the week. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Stay stylish, stay looking expensive, and stay ballin' on a budget. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!